Okay, so let's do this example. So now we've got this equation, we've got all these fractions, and so now all we're going to do is find the LCD, the least common divisor, and multiply through by that, whatever that is, and then it'll get rid of all of the fractions. And then when you practice this, you'll start to see and you'll be able to shortcut this. Okay? So now, what's the least common divisor? Well, the least common divisor, again, is going to be all of the common factors, or all of the distinct factors raised to whatever the highest power is that's visible, that's there. So here it's going to be 2 times b, so b is the only other one, so b squared. So that's the least common divisor. So I'm going to multiply through by the least common divisor. So if I multiply everything by 2b squared, what happens? I get 2b squared x over 2 minus 2b squared over b squared equals 2b squared x over 2b. Okay? Now, just watch how the denominators all cancel. 2's cancel here, the b's cancel here, the 2 and the b cancel here, and we end up with b squared x minus 2 equals x. Or no, bx. Right? Because this b only cancels with one of the b's, so I still have a b here. And that's it. Now, let's solve for x. Right? So now I'm going to isolate the x variable. So I'm going to bring the x's over. So I'm going to add 2 to both sides. And so that gives me b squared x equals bx plus 2. And so I'm going to subtract bx from both sides. And so that gives me b squared x minus bx equals 2. And now I'm going to factor out the x's. So this gives me x times the quantity b squared minus b is equal to 2. And now I just divide everything by b squared minus b. Oops. And so what do I get? I get x equals 2 over, now if I factor this out, it's going to be b times b minus 1. And that's the final answer. Okay. Oops. That's it. See you next time.